Bereft.
No. I need someone adept at murder, bereft of mercy.
Appall.
She was appalled by his table manners.
Hunch.
I always had a hunch that you were my daughter.
Incessant.
Their incessant begging drives their parents to endlessly go fishing.
Soundproof.
What's that? I can't hear you through the double pane soundproof glass.
Dinginess.
Mary was appalled by the dinginess of the house.
Fabulous.
No, it's a great morning because I have fabulous news.
Incriminate.
The less you know, the less you can be incriminated.
Segment.
And the fastest growing segment of the app world is mobile gaming.
Chilly.
Autumn mornings are often chilly.
Ward.
I'm a nurse in a hospital's children's ward.
Copyist.
Subsequent.
Subsequent analysis suggests he was wrong about that.
Caffeine.
Caffeine can also be found in energy and cola drinks and even in tea.
Calculation.
So, I've done some calculations and we can offer you a better price.
Unintelligible.
Well, the thing grows more unintelligible than ever.
Untangle.
I couldn't untangle myself.
Antiseptic.
What if it gets infected? I used antiseptic.
Pneumonia.
My uncle died young of pneumonia.
Overemphasis.
Dormant.
Most plants grow buds, flower, or lie dormant at specific times of year.
Nomad.
You need to be able to ride on horseback to be a nomad.
Choreographer.
We have a choreographer who comes and works with us.
Lava.
When this happens, the lava will flow out of the volcano.
Germ.
Do you know how many germs are on your hands?
Leash.
Your dog shouldn't be off leash.
Remiss.
I would be remiss if I didn't prep you till I'm better.
Staid.
Such meetings are generally staid affairs.
Recuperate.
She's recuperating here, just had both hips replaced.
Anthropological.
Interesting anthropological fact. Men of power have always sought higher ground.
Pharmaceutical.
Pharmaceutical companies do make money from selling vaccines.
Immensity.
It is absurd to look for a well, at random, in the immensity of the desert.
Reverberation.
It only gave my nerves a shock, on which I feel the reverberation to this day.
Mainspring.
That is the very mainspring of whatever they do and whatever they put up with. And that is that
Sculptor.
I thought we could become professional ice sculptors.
Antecedent.
A man of the vilest antecedents and a murderer into the bar.
Courier.
I deliver things. I am a courier.
Continuously.
The two states are continuously changing.
Cut back.
Cutbacks. Business isn't great.
Strut.
Malfoy strutted over, smirking.
Histrionic.
Her histrionic reaction to the news made her friends doubt her sincerity.
Bedazzle.
Hey, I stayed up all night bedazzling those, kiddo.
Open-handed.
Carrot.
Most master cutters will turn into old men and never touch a diamond over 50 carats.
Impose.
For example, the government imposed new taxes on fuel.
Opportunist.
The burglary was probably carried out by an opportunist thief who noticed the door was open.
Fertilize.
From time to time, the male moves in to fertilize the eggs.
Revolutionary.
The Cuban revolutionary leader Fidel Castro is celebrating his 90th birthday today.
Verbatim.
If a student copies someone else's work verbatim, it's called cheating.
Sadden.
She was saddened when she thought of her family.
Competition.
You're faced with fierce competition in the job market.
Traduce.
This heavy-headed rebel, east and west, makes us traduced and mocked by other nations.
Inconspicuous.
I suppose I should sign up somewhere inconspicuous, given recent events.
Fiercely.
It's not funny, said Ron fiercely.
Correspondence.
How dare you read my private correspondence?
Incoherence.
Having lapsed into complete incoherence, he fell silent.
Imperceptible.
To a human being, it's an imperceptible amount of time.
Repeal.
Miss Bachman, are you aware that presidents can't repeal laws?
Gospel.
This is St. John, the writer of the fourth Gospel.
Indolent.
As I've become eminent, I've grown indolent.
Producer.
Nigeria is Africa's biggest oil producer.
Slur.
A few times it seemed like she was slurring her speech.
Like she'd been drinking?
Disarmament.
We thought when the Soviet Union fell, we could actually have disarmament.
Presumptuous.
Forgive me for being presumptuous, but you don't sound like you're very happy.
Papyrus.
She searched all over the land, traveling in a boat of papyrus.
Resignation.
I must hand in my resignation at once.
Hermetic.
Dad had to break the hermetic seal to get a pill from the new bottle.
Light.
Bernadette studies yeast, the organism responsible for Michelob Light.
Eclecticism.
The eclecticism of the designs means it is difficult to define one overall look.
Treacly.
Do not drink that treacly brown liquid.
Glower.
He refused to drop his gaze, but glowered at Snape until Snape looked away.
Brink.
He brought me back from the brink of death.
Weave.
I'm sorry, Sheldon bought a loom and learned how to weave.
Confirmation.
Are you sure?
We'll have official confirmation soon.
Jurisdiction.
This isn't federal land. The FBI has no jurisdiction over us.
Inoffensive.
A fib is a small, inoffensive lie.
Aviary.
Oh, it's an aviary.
Huh?
It's a type of home for birds.
Ballast.
Get the nets as ballast to the quarterdeck, Jim.
Repression.
He said Monday's attacks were in reaction to this government repression.
Penitentiary.
To escape her marriage.
Lamar Benjamin, you know my husband Orson from the state penitentiary.
Hue.
Purple and gold hues can be seen as well.
Spouse.
May you lovers eventually become spouses.
Stimulation.
He has been using brain stimulation in his experiments on rats.
Discretion.
I think we better leave it up to the doctor's discretion, you know.
Miserly.
The greatest part of his life having been spent under the guidance of an illiterate and miserly father.
Orangutan.
Orangutans are surely one of the most human of animals.
Genuine.
That's right, genuine leather jacket.
Abundantly.
Yes, you've made your feelings for me abundantly clear, Lena.
Tenderness.
I have still some tenderness left for you.
Irreparable.
It could cause irreparable damage to his health.
Credence.
We feel there might be some credence to some of Farron's claims.
Refractory.
Mike wouldn't listen to me. He's such a refractory child.
Bypass.
They're building the new bypass.
Chemist.
Professor Legube is a chemist who specializes in water analysis.
Embolden.
His smile emboldened her, made her feel beautiful and strong.
Prerequisite.
No, okay, see, the prerequisite for a joke is that it be funny.
Hairy.
Koalas have large, hairy ears.
Flagrant.
The Syrian army warned that there would be repercussions for what it called a flagrant attack.
Invert.
Hold the cardboard with your hand and invert the bottle upside down.
Console.
Her husband's dead. I was consoling her. We're friends.